he's had his best round so far. He's starting to put punches together. He's starting to keep the pressure on him. He's descending the pressure. That's what he has to do in order to win the rounds.
Neither fighter apparently hurt, at least not seriously. MacDonald caught Lalonde in the second round with a right hand that seemed to stagger him momentarily, but without consequence. MacDonald seems growing in confidence.
The other kid is a little tired. Got both hands down now. It's tough to keep moving that way for 12 rounds. He's doing a very good job so far, but it's tough. Tough work.
That left jab scored. MacDonald misses with the overhand right. Lalonde once again doing an excellent job of either sidestepping or ducking under the punches. That was a good left jab. He misses with the left hook. Now a right hand from the challenger, Lalonde. Lalonde circling. MacDonald now chasing. And that's the end of round 8. And if a pattern has emerged, perhaps it is that Roddy MacDonald has grown in confidence and has become more an aggressor in this fight than he has been. There, the good jab. The right hand.
Lalonde is feisty. He gets hit, but he comes right back.
Neither fighter has concentrated much, George, on the body in this fight.
No, actually, that's really supposed to be MacDonald's department. He's got to slow the other guy down. That's what he really should be doing in order to slow the other guy down. Hit him in the body, hit him in the ribs, up the center, hit him in the solar plexus. That's really what he should be doing. He's showing far too many head punches. He should hit him in the body first, slow him down, then hit him to the head. I'm sure he'll have a lot more success.
Well, Lalonde has thrown the vast majority of the punches in this fight, but those that MacDonald has thrown almost exclusively to the head.
Yes, it is. That's true, but really, like I said before, if you threw body punches, you had a better chance of hitting to the head. Throw a body punch, then come up. It's usually to hit the body in the head with the first shot. Hit him to the body, and you kind of slow him down, you kind of find him, and then you can whip it up to the head, you usually have a pretty good chance of landing.
You are watching the Canadian Light Heavyweight Boxing Championship. We are live in Waterloo, Ontario at Wilfrid Laurier University in the Sports Complex. The champion, Roddy MacDonald, in the tartan trunks. Donny Lalonde in the white with the gold trim. He is known as the Golden Boy.
That's good right hand over the jab. The one we were talking about.
Right hand lead from Lalonde. Glancing blows. One must remember that Donny Lalonde, a native of Kitchener, Ontario, from the Kitchener-Waterloo area, the favorite of the crowd here tonight. And so the effectiveness of his blows and the reaction of the crowd must be tempered. This is round 8, and we will stay with it between rounds. He has MacDonald in the corner, and there is the end. This is the 9th round. It's scheduled to go 12. The Canadian Light Heavyweight Boxing Championship on the line. And indeed on the line in this fight. Donny Lalonde most impressive in his first shot at a title. Only 14 fights as a professional. The champion has had 26. But it is the challenger who apparently is doing most of the damage. But there, MacDonald comes back with the left. There are no marks at this point on Lalonde's face. MacDonald again with the small cut under the left eye, but it has had no effect on this fight. The bleeding virtually stopped. Good left hand to the body from the champion. And now that cut is opened up once again. And you can see the trickle of blood just under the eye of Roddy MacDonald.
It's on the floor now. Yes, it is.
And now it is flowing quite freely.
Another looking strike.
Good left hand. The crowd screaming Donny.
It looks bad, Bob, but this is as bad as a lot of people might think. The cut is underneath the eye. It looks bad, but not really, it's not really going to repair the vision. It's not really going to hurt the eye at all.
Again, it was a right hand that opened up the cut. A cut that, as mentioned at the beginning of this round, seemed to have been closed by the corner. Upward and stumbling in the corner.
The corner is going to have its work cut out for him. They'll do a pretty good patch-up, John.
The blood splattered across the chest of the champion, Roddy MacDonald, and flowing freely from the cut under the eye. A cut that now appears to have grown in size, although it is, I can see, very difficult to tell with the amount of blood now on his face. MacDonald with the left hand. But the challenger comes right back. The ability, George, to sidestep again and then comes back and counters.
That's right.
Usually with the right hand.
He's punching from different angles. That's the key to his success tonight. He's not just staying in front of his man. He'll step over to the side. He'll punch from angles, to the left and to the right. Mainly from his right. When he moves to his right, that's when he's most effective. Again from the right.
Approaching the end of the 9th round, the Canadian light heavyweight boxing championship on the line. This fight is over. Donny Lalonde has won the Canadian light heavyweight boxing championship. The fight was stopped. Roddy MacDonald cut under the left eye, and just as we were about to come back with round number 10, MacDonald came over and congratulated Lalonde. The fight is over.
Yes, it is, Bob. It was a very nasty cut under the eye. I don't really believe the eye would have been in any jeopardy as far as sight was concerned. It was a terrible, ugly-looking cut. And number one, the man in the corner is the father. And it's a pretty terrible thing to see his son in the condition that he was in.
It was a magnificent fight, George, but ended somewhat surprisingly.
Well, you can see the eye was very bad in the sense that it was a very bad-looking cut. I don't think the father could stand it any longer. I don't think it was the doctor that stopped the fight. I think the father, the manager, stopped the fight.
Okay, we're going to show you exactly how it happened. That is MacDonald's with his son in the corner. He's wiping him off. It looks like he's coming over to start the round, but that's it. No.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't the doctor. It was Roddy's father who stopped the fight. It will go father's compassion to stop the fight.
It will go into the books as a 10th round technical knockout. And here is the ring announcer.
The Molson Award in place of the belt, because it's not available at the moment, is Mr. Brian Vachon of the Molson organization. And now for the official decision, the winner of that bout, because his opponent was unable to come out, Donny the Golden Boy Vachon.
There you have it, Donny Lalonde, a technical knockout over the champion. Fight exactly the way you wanted to.
That's exactly the way I wanted to fight it. Is my fight, and make him try to adjust to that. And it went fine.
You seem to have control of the fight for the first 6 or 7 rounds, and then MacDonald seemed to become more aggressive in the 8th and the 9th.
Well, it was a 12-round fight, and I've never fought 12 rounds. I wanted to rest, not rest, but I mean, just take it a little bit easy for a couple rounds, and I knew Roddy took those rounds, but that was all right with me.
Some swelling I noticed on the right hand. Did that bother you at all during the fight?
Not really. It's better than usual.
It's a problem that you have almost all the time?
Yeah, but it doesn't hinder me. I'm used to it.
Okay, the cut under the left eye, about the second or third round, I think an overhand right that you threw inflicted the cut. Was it something that you were targeting for at all during the fight?
Completely. As soon as you see a mark like that, you got to work on it. It's better than any other spot.
And yet, it seemed as if their corner was able to contain that cut until that 9th round.
I was wondering what they were using, you know. It was closing up better each round, even though I was hitting it. But then I caught him a couple times clean, and that opened it right up.
Surprised at all by MacDonald's style in this fight? He was very laid back in the early rounds, did not throw any combinations at you. He didn't really press the fight as much as perhaps we had expected.
That's right. Well, my style is a counter-puncher, and so when he would make a move and I'd counter him, he wouldn't want to look bad by throwing another one and missing. You know, he was missing by quite a bit once in a while. And when you do that, it's sort of embarrassing, and so he was trying to contain himself and do it right. He fought a good fight. That was not easy, you know.
Donnie, what's next for you? Any thoughts at this moment as to where you might want to fight next?
Definitely. I want to go on. Canada's fantastic. I love to have the title. I want to honor it and be as great for the people as I can, but at the same time, I got to move on and fight some top contenders from the States to get rated in the world.
There is some talk that you may have a fight. There may be the access to a fight with the Italian light heavyweight champion. Has that been discussed?
That's been discussed also, yeah. There's a lot of possibilities, and that's one we're looking at.
Congratulations. A fabulous performance tonight.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. The Canadian light heavyweight boxing champion, Donny